Okay, what up YouTube? I don't know, I'm on like a really good streak of spill my thoughts. I don't know, for some reason coming in my house and just chilling. I know exactly what to say, I know what I want to say, and I'm not even going to introduce myself anymore. I just want to get straight into the video. And this is something that has really pissed me off, especially when I was a kid. You've definitely heard the term, you're ambitious, you clicked on this video, I know that, you know that, but you've definitely heard the term, put all your eggs into plan A. Don't even have a plan B, don't have a plan Z. If you have a dream in your life, essentially, people tell you, mostly on social media, but maybe out and about, people tell you, you shouldn't have a backup plan. You should only have one dream and stick to it. And honestly, I used to take that advice because I was a very naive kid, you know, but super ambitious, so I would kind of blindly believe everything the internet ever told me without any real context. And now I'm well, not now, but I feel like it's super misleading because maybe you're pretty naive as well, or maybe you're a kid watching this video, or maybe you're putting all your eggs into plan A. And this is what I want to make very clear to you. You should never ever get to a point in your life where you're putting all your eggs in one basket. My parents tried to tell me that when I was a kid, but I wouldn't believe it because I'm seeing people who are displaying amazing success, so I would rather listen to them than my parents, essentially. Don't do that. I'm telling you, coming from experience, when you put all your eggs or your everything into one thing, you're literally setting yourself up for failure because obviously, I don't know if this is a study, but it would probably make sense. It's very hard to perform well under stress. So by the fact you putting everything you have into one plan, you're already going to stress yourself out even more to achieve it. Yet alone, if that plan, and this is why it's super important to have a plan B, and I'll get to that in a second. If you don't have like any grounding in that plan, pretty much, not only are you going to fail, but you're also going to destroy your life. Because if that doesn't work out, your life is pretty much over. When I went to high school, I had all these idiot people putting all their eggs or their everything into playing a sport, and I come from a pretty like unknown country, and people can say whatever they want. Like, I know nowadays it's kind of like who you know and whatnot, or what connections you have, but it gets to a point where that that literally doesn't matter. It really comes down to can you do the part. So I want to make this clear. Please stop whatever you're saying to put everything into this plan you have. I really commend that you are very like ambitious and stuff. That's amazing to respect, don't get me wrong. But bro, you gotta understand, you're setting yourself up for failure. And I really wish someone made it crystal clear to me back in that day. Because when I did that, I suffered from injuries, setbacks, and because I put everything into that plan when it wasn't working, I literally fell apart. And I don't want that to be you. Another thing that I've also found that's really weird is because the thing is, when I was a kid, I wanted to make the NBA and whatnot. But I didn't actually want to make the NBA. I only had the dream of making the NBA when I saw people around. I've always had this weird thing of wanting to be the best at whatever I do. So when I started playing basketball, it was started of me just doing it for fun. But when everyone said they had dreams of making the NBA, because I wanted to be the best, I thought that was my dream. And subconsciously, I kind of like reprogrammed my mind to believe that's all I wanted, when that was never true. What I actually wanted to be when I was a kid was Superman. And I'll be real, if you don't believe me, don't know if you saw the new Superman movie, but I'm like a fucking huge Superman fan. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, no, I've loved Superman when I was a kid. Essentially, that's all I ever wanted to be. That's all I ever wanted to do. And I thought my way of being Superman was to be amazing at everything, because Superman was pretty much amazing at everything. But anyway, enough about that. Who said, like, and another thing, who said you can't have multiple dreams, multiple things you're passionate about? Now that I'm getting older, I'm passionate about fitness, I'm passionate about studying, I'm passionate about this content stuff. who said you can't have multiple dreams at once? And the best thing about having multiple dreams at once is whether one is not working out, you still have like other 5 that is doing better than the one that's not showing progress on that particular day. I've never really understood it, why people think you need to have that one thing you're good at, and it has to be that thing that you're only good at, that one thing. And I get it, like a lot of people are, maybe this could be used. There's one thing you're really talented at that you're not so talented in other areas. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm not saying you can't abuse your talents. If you're good at something, go after it. But all I'm saying is, what's wrong with having multiple things you enjoy doing and being passionate about that? I don't understand why the world tries to manipulate you into believing if you don't succeed in one thing, it's the end all or be all. Well, that's completely not true. Anyway, that was a long rant. I don't know if I'll end up posting this video, but I'm trying to get into a real habit of being real and authentic on the camera, because I'll be real on my past videos. I've been trying to chase views and I'm not proud of it. And the whole reason I started this channel was to be real, authentic, and connect with people who were ambitious like me. And it makes no sense trying to chase views, because once you chase things for your own selfish desires, you will fail. And that is a video for another day. Anyway, I'm going to end it there, but I really hope you got something from that, and I'll see you in the next one.